everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world, and I bitch and complain about all the things that annoy me, bother me, and just plain piss me off. And this one kind of just snuck up and bit me square in the cojones. It just tore off my nuts. Yeah. Oh, this one hurts. So, while I was doing a recording for the rant on the upcoming Knight Rider movie, you know, the thing that I actually was asked about, didn't think it existed, and then found out it did. Yeah, screw me, huh? I suddenly found out about another franchise that I actually remember quite well, love the music, the main theme for, and have fond memories of seeing the first one and the second one in theaters. Of course, I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. Now, Mortal Kombat has a cult following. This series, starting from the video games, was followed by so many. And, like I said in the Knight Rider video, if you've ever seen that ESRB rating system, you know, that thing at the bottom of your game that says E, E10+, T, M, A, O, like adults only, M for mature, T for teen, everyone 10 and up, everyone, and EC for early childhood. Not like I've ever seen any of the EC games, but I've seen plenty of the E, E10, T, and M games. I haven't even seen one of the AO games either. But aside from that, Mortal Kombat is actually responsible for that. Because the game was actually so disturbing that in the United States, the US, here's a neat little piece of trivia for you, so you can't say that I don't ever teach you anything. The actual government requested, and this is like the only time I'm ever going to get into this, but it's a historical point, so I really can talk about it. They actually told the video game developers that they needed to come up with a guideline system. You know, like how the movies have the MPAA? Yeah, that's how the video game industry got the ESRB. Because they were given no choice but to get their shit together, get a damn title up for this, that basically get like a guideline up for this that said how these games are rated and what qualifies for each category, and get it into place now. Because this game got released and it disturbed a lot of people. And it wasn't the only one at the time, but it's the main reason why. And if you actually look back in the history books for it, it's one of the main reasons, if not the de facto main one. I know Night Trap was sort of also thrown under the bus too, but Mortal Kombat definitely hit the massive mother load. Especially when it started going into home consoles, people started losing their goddamn shit. And the ESRB was born. So there's your history lesson for the day, boys and girls. Yay, there's your history lesson. Thank you, Professor Andrew. Oh, you're quite welcome. Now, back to the rant video. So apparently somebody either had the brilliant idea that Mortal Kombat's IP isn't making enough money, you know, with the microtransactions in their new games, the fact that they're coming out with new games. I mean, we're up to like, what, Mortal Kombat 11? Isn't that the latest game that came out? Isn't that the one that has like a crap ton of characters, DLC, and all this other fun shit that costs like an arm and a goddamn leg to get? Okay. And we have that. Yet, for some unknown reason, we're now getting a new movie. But it's not just a new movie. Oh, no. No. This movie is serving as a reboot to the Mortal Kombat film series. Now, look, I know the second one wasn't loved by everybody. I actually kind of liked it for what it was. Yeah, at the time, even stupid young me would just look at this and go, it was an action movie, it was cool. Remember, it was the 90s. In the 90s, if it was at least somewhat good, it wasn't bad. By today's standards, yeah, the second movie sucked. I won't deny that. I don't think anybody would. But the fact that you have to do this is just so horribly wrong. I mean, how bad did the second movie do? How bad was it? How bad of a flop was it? Oh, okay. This was a fucking flop, all right? The budget was $30 million, and it made at the box office 51.3 million. Yeah, that's a fucking flop, alright. Whoo, yeah, that's a flop. That's a flop, huh? Really? That's a flop? I mean, hell! It's got good music, but, yeah, it's a flop, huh? Opening weekend take was 16 million. Enough for a number one debut. The box office, it grossed 35 million domestically and made over 51 million worldwide. So you figure domestically it even made its money back plus a little extra. I mean, you figure even in the 90s it would have cost, I'd say like maybe, best estimate of like 2 million for marketing. So you made at least 3 million profit. And then worldwide, it just picked the fuck back up. Okay. But then, of course, you have the critics that ruin everything. Giving it like a piss poor 2%. Of course, Rotten Tomatoes. Of course. See, shallow characters, low budget special effects. It was the 90s, for God's sake! I mean, hell, Lord of the Rings didn't come out with their good shit till like the 2000s. What do you expect? Jesus. This thing said it's a bad movie. It made its money back plus a little extra. I wouldn't call it a bad movie. It wasn't exactly a home run, but at least was a decent movie. If you at least make your money back, plus whatever you put in for marketing, which, like I said, in the 90s, I would go with at least best ballpark estimate of 7, maybe 8 million total worldwide, and you made 51 point, how much? How much was it? 51.5? You made, how much was it? You made 51.3 million. At least I'd say maybe 7 to 10 million total in marketing. So you figure at least 40 million. You came out of this 10 million ahead in 97. That's a shit ton of cash. In 1997, I remember gas costing like $1 a gallon. I remember it being like 97 cents a gallon. Because I remember my mom and I waiting in line for 2 hours to get gas. Okay? I remember that very, very, very well. So, of course, because this movie was considered a massive failure, because the critics had their heads firmly up their ass, the third movie was canceled. Plus, there was a lot of other issues since, stuff was going on. Shit happened. The filming location was greatly destroyed and or affected because of Hurricane Katrina, bankruptcies, and stuff like that. So, of course, this all led to the cancellation of the third movie. But now, we're getting a reboot to the franchise in the form of this new film coming out in 2021. Originally supposed to be coming out in March of 2021, but unfortunately, because I guess we've all just been such good boys and girls lately, Santa decided to give us a little bit of an early Christmas present, and it's coming out in fucking January. January 15th, apparently. Thank you, Santa! Wow, the holly jolly bastard is more than gracious this year, huh? Isn't he, folks? He's giving us a freaking movie in January. Ho, 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 ho to you too, you fat fucker! Holy shit! You're giving us this movie in January! No movie does good in January, morons! You're setting yourselves up for failure! March is a good time for a movie. People have a bit of money. Usually they have some money. January? People are still somewhat hungover in January. You know how many people party on New Year's Eve? You know how drunk people get on New Year's Eve? A lot of people get drunk on New Year's Eve. Oh, God. I'm hurt by this. I'm hurt by this more and more. And of course, Warner Brothers Pictures is helming the flag for this thing's release. You glorious bastards! You people can't even get your freaking DCEU right. So of course, no. Screw all of us. It's being distributed by Warner Brothers. Who's producing this bitch? Oh yeah, it's being produced by New Line Cinemas, NetherRealm Studios, Atomic Monster Productions, and Broken Road Productions. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Four companies that are gonna lose their ass on this, and I look forward to that. They're rebooting the whole freaking franchise. Well, thank you so much. Nobody asked you to reboot Mortal Kombat. This thing has a goddamn cult following. And you're rebooting it. Why the fuck not, right? I mean, holy hell. What's it gonna cost you? Oh, wait, what's the budget so far? Does it have down what a budget is? No, it doesn't. Great, because it hasn't even been started yet, probably. Oh, goody. I love this. I love this so much. So, we're getting a new Mortal Kombat movie. Yay! And who the fuck asked for this? Sure as hell wasn't me. I was perfectly fine with the last two Mortal Kombat movies we had. I figured it was only a 2-movie deal, and that was it. They told the whole story. I was content with that. The first movie kicked ass. The second movie wasn't bad. But of course, no, the second movie sucked so bad that it canceled the third movie, and now we're getting this. It's gonna have an ensemble cast, including Ludi Lin, my apologies, Ludi Lin, Joe Talisman, I can't even pronounce half of them. There's like Jessica McName, McKed Brooks, Josh Lawson, Chin Han, Hiroyuki Sanada. Oh, God. Look, I pity you actors in this. You actors and actresses, I pity you. You have my undying sympathy. You were under contract, weren't you? This is basically like what happened with Tom Selleck, right? Because Tom Selleck did a god-awful movie in the 80s where he played a cop that dealt with robots, and he had to take on Gene Simmons from Kiss. I swear he would have never did that movie. It sucked. That had to have been, he was under contract at the time, and they needed a movie, and he was under contract with the studio or something. You're under contract with something, aren't you? They have you in a legal headlock, don't they? Look, just blink twice. Blink twice if they have you in a legal headlock. Oh, wait, I can't see you. That's a pointless gesture. Nod your heads, I guess. Oh, hell, I don't know. But seriously, I pity you. You have my undying sympathy. This thing's going to be a train wreck. It's a reboot. It's going to serve as a reboot to the Mortal Kombat film series. Warner Brothers Pictures is distributing this. This is the same Warner Brothers that couldn't even get the DCEU off the ground. They basically butchered the hell out of the DCEU. Only 2 of the movies in the DCEU even were able to get sequels. Okay? And that's bad. Justice League did shithole at the box office, and I don't give a crap how many people go, we want the Snyder Cut. I don't want any more of this. Okay? Justice League sucked. Let's just admit it. Just suck it up, bite the bullet, okay? It sucked. How many god-awful Batman and Superman movies have there been over the years? I know there was like a crap ton of them. They're rebooting it again, I think. And how many Superman movies do we have? How many freaking movies do we have? We had Christopher Reeves in half of them because it was him and Gene Hackman going to town on each other. And then we had what? Superman Returns, which I remember that came out, it would have been like 2006-ish, because I remember taking a trip down to Washington to the Smithsonian's, and the one IMAX down there was playing it. So, of course, let's narrow it down just a wee bit more, shall we? So, of course, that would basically lead us up to, what, Batman v Superman, which I still can't believe ever got greenlit because that movie sucked. You had Wonder Woman, which stole the thunder out of, Captain Marvel, or out of Miss Marvel, for the Marvel franchise because Wonder Woman beat her to the punch. And technically, she did. That's the only good thing that DC did, film-wise, for the DCEU. They had your first ever female superhero movie. That was it. They beat everybody else to the punch on that. That's why that thing went gangbusters at the box office. And Aquaman went gangbusters because who the hell cares about Aquaman? You got a big-name star in there that had a bunch of people going in there and drooling over his pecs. That's the only reason why that movie succeeded. Oh, there's a plot? Really? I can't hear it over all the swooning going on in the theater. There's a plot? Really? Could have fooled me. It's Aquaman. He talks to fish. What does he do? Ask him not to pee everywhere? It's Aquaman. Aquaman sucks. So those two movies were about the only good thing that DC had going. But now, Warner Brothers Pictures is distributing this. Yeah, it's being distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. It's being produced by New Line Cinema. New Line Cinema had a wave. I can pull them up. How many good movies did they have over the years? They had a lot. They had a lot of good movies. I'm almost sure of it. Oh, I like that their headquarters is located on Warner Boulevard. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, yeah, they had the Lord of the Rings. Seriously? Oh, yeah! They produced the Lord of the Rings film trilogy. Their most successful films to date. When did those things come out, by the way? Wasn't that like the mid-2000s? Yeah, 2001. Okay, so basically, people were bitching about how the horrible animations in that were in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Lord of the Rings didn't come out until at least 2001, 2002, and 2003, respectively, for the three movies, a year apart of each other. Annihilation came out in 97. What did you want in 97? Oh, never mind. New Line Cinema merged with Warner Brothers. Okay, never mind. Warner Brothers is still responsible for this piece of shit. Oh, goody. It gets worse. Okay, they got their highest grossing films here. We got Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Yeah, that was a damn good movie. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. It. Seriously, that movie did extremely well for them? Huh, alright, whatever. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings, The Hobbit, in 5th, 6th, and 7th place, respectively. Again, and ironically, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd ones. Isn't that kind of funny how literally those are the ones that come out ahead? Whereas Return of the King, the last movie in the original Lord of the Rings franchise, beat all their asses. That movie is goddamn beautiful. By the way, if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's goddamn beautiful. Then you have what? Rush Hour 2, Austin Powers. You bastards did that shit? Oh, God, I forgot about how bad the Austin Powers movies were. Oh, God, Goldmember, The Spy Who Shagged Me. How many of those did they make? 3? What was the one with Fat Bastard in it? Was that Goldmember? Was that Goldmember? Was that Goldmember? I think that was. I think they only made 2. Oh God, that's even worse. Yeah, Wedding Crashers. These are just the movie. Elf. Please tell me that's not the Will Ferrell movie. Please, God, tell me it's not the Will. Oh God! Number 12. You bastards made that! Ugh! 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 Here's a list of movies that New Line Cinema actually did release. Those were just their highest grossing ones. So they're really banging to the barn with this thing. See here. We even have shit from the 70s. Yeah, Multiple Maniacs, Brandy in the Wilderness, Mississippi Summer. Even Dwarves Started Small. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ooh, that's a classic. Let's see here. What else we got? Cars that Ate Paris. The Cars That Ate Paris. Really? Sister Street Fighter. Return of the Street Fighter. The Street Fighter. The Street. Seriously, we had a Street. The Street. Oh my God, we did. All right. It gets worse, doesn't it? And this is only back in the 70s. Let's get into the 80s. Let's see here. He's the Evil Dead. They were the distributor only, though, for that one. Thank God for that. Let's see here. What else we got here? Distributor. Jeez, didn't you people actually get your hands dirty in anything? We got the 90s. Distribution, U.S. distribution only. And didn't you want to get your hands dirty in anything? Oh yeah, Shadow in China. The Guyver. Oh no, you made that. Oh God, you did! Ah! Wow! Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Night on Earth, Suburban Commando, House Party 2? I think I'm going to be sick. Live Wire, Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me. Fire Walk with Me? What does that sound like? Some weird username on an adult site? Fire Walk with Me. Yeah, I know. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, Menace to Society. Oh, God. Mr. Nate. Oh, well, at least you did Gettysburg. Is that the actual good Gettysburg movie? Yes, it is! I think it's is that the good one? Please tell me that's the good one. I actually like that movie. My mom got me that for Christmas the one year. Is that the good movie? Is that the good movie? Please tell me that's a good movie. Who plays in it? Starring... Yes, it is! Yes! Yes! Yes, it is! That is a good movie. Okay, that just saved you about 4 points on my shit list here. Because I'm not going to lie, this filmography list of yours is pretty damn sad. That just got you 4 points off my shit list. Let's see how fast you lose them. House Party 3! Okay, you just lost 2 of them. Let's see here. Above the Rim, Surviving the Game. These are all in the 90s. The Mask. Well, I like The Mask. That was a good movie. Dumb and Dumber. Remember those 4 points that I took off my shit list? They're back on. Full force. Howling the New Moon. In the Mouth of Madness. This is what you make? And you're making Mortal Kombat? Are you out of your goddamn mind? What the hell? Oh no, okay, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, then The Spy That Shagged Me. Okay, so I guess there were 3 then. God, that's even worse. Yeah, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and then I guess Goldfinger should have been the last one then. Oh God, so there was 3 of them. Oh God, that's even worse. Oh God, that's even worse. No! 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 Seymour Cheats. What the hell? This filmography of yours sucks. There's an actual movie. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You people produced this movie? No, distributed. Oh, thank God you only distributed this one. Now, you don't have that down on your credit list here. Ugh. But instead, no, we're just getting a brand new Mortal Kombat movie. Coming out in 2021. A franchise that's still going strong, and 4 production companies are just going to pretty much just go do a curb stomping on its ass and beat it into the ground and then just piss on the grave. That's what they're going to do. If this thing doesn't bomb, it'll be a miracle. Either that, or the people were just still drunk that went to go see it. I don't know which it'll be. I'm aiming for the drunk. I'm gonna go for drunk. Give me drunk for 100, Alex. Oh, God. But yeah, no, no. I'm not down with this. I'm not down with this. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you interested in the new Mortal Kombat movie? Did you even know it was coming out? Or do you just not care? And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants.